It's Billy's Vlogs. Morning, guys. So there was a bit of drama last night. If you follow me on Snapchat, you probably would have seen I was up late. There was very bad winds in our town in Ballina and probably all over Mayo. No, I hate the winds, and I think I said it before that I really didn't like them. So I had to climb in with my mom for a couple of hours until they kind of calmed down. Anyways, besides that, my chest is so bad. I actually feel properly sick now today, even though tomorrow could be worse. You know that feeling when your throat is like pure raw and your chest feels like you're about to cough any minute, and my neck is so itchy. It just feel like tearing my throat out of my neck. Tearing my throat out of my neck, and my ears are itchy. So I don't know. It's just irritated. I'm gonna go down. Sorry, I'm literally only up out of bed. I was up from like 4:45 till like 6:45. I was up for about 2 hours. That's why I'm tired, so I'm going to go down now. I don't know whether to have a cup of coffee, a glass of water. Sorry, at least there's no rattle in my chest. I don't know what to do. I'm literally just walking around like a loony bin. I think I'm just going to get a glass of water, to be quite honest. See you later, guys. Bye. Yeah. Poor Gigi was afraid last night too, wasn't you? Sit. No, she's the best scared. Poor Gigi. You crazy. Sun shining straight through the window right now. Last night there was a storm. It was called Storm Doris, and it was bad. I think a lot of people were awake for it. I was up, as I said, from 4:45 till 6:45 in the morning, and I fell back to sleep around that time, around 6ish. And it was horrific, guys, horrific. And anyone from Ballina would tell you that. Okay, guys, back again talking about last night. Before my coughs start interrupting me. Anyways, guys, so last night it was about 3:45, or a bit sooner than that. It was about 20 minutes until 3 AM, and the dog barked, and I thought, oh, what's going on? Is there someone around the side? Or, you know, expecting something totally different. Didn't really expect it to be that windy. So I woke up and I went to the lavatory, or the restroom, and I came back into my room and I heard the winds really bad. I don't know what they were. I don't know how much they reached to last night. I'm sure I'll find out. But anyways, I was like, oh my god, I better look out the window in case, like, it's, you know, it's going to even scare me. It's going to scare me even more by looking out the window, but I had to do it. So I looked out the window and I seen the puddles on the ground, and the wind was gushing that much that the puddles were nearly lifting off the ground, and the rain was that bad it was smashing the window. Not literally, but it was hitting the window really bad. So I full on started hyperventilating, as I usually do when I'm very nervous or terrified or afraid. And I came away from the window and I stood in my bedroom and I turned on my light. I don't know what turning my light was going to do. Turned on my light, kind of tried to calm myself down a bit. And I just couldn't. I could not calm myself down at all. It's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is weather problems. Hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis. And I know we can't have a tsunami, but... And kind of knock off the most of the big weather problems. But it was like basically like a mini hurricane. There was a few trees knocked down in the estate next to us. And, well, that's what Mum had told me when she came back. And I know a few people had it up on Facebook as well. But I had to, I stood out in the hall. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to just faint. I didn't know what I was going to do. I really hate this. And I know I might sound very dramatic. But if you know me at all, you know that I do not like any sort of winds. Now, over the years, I would panic to the slightest bit of wind outside. I'm like, oh my God, no, no, no. But I've calmed down a lot from that. But last night, it was really bad. Even people that don't mind the wind, that like the wind, said that it was really bad. That it was just, they couldn't understand, like, that they felt that bad about it. So, anyways, I don't even feel like we're getting the worst of it. We got it from whatever time last night. I don't know, it could have started before I even woke up. From that time last night till probably 7 o'clock this morning. It's only calmed down now, and it's still, the gusts are still a bit heavy, but they're not that bad. But I know that Scotland and the UK are getting like snow warnings and rain and wind warnings and that. I'd say that last night was probably an orange warning. Now, I know orange isn't the worst, but I'm used to trying to be calm on a yellow wind warning, not an orange wind warning. I can't handle it. So, anyways, I'm glad it's passed. I'm so grateful that I live in a house that is concrete and I've windows and I was not homeless. I am so, so grateful to have a bed to lie in, and I'm so grateful that I have a mother that could calm me down last night, because it is like my worst fear. Oh. Anyways, after that I went in, I shouted, Mom, and she said, what? Are you alright? I said, I'm terrified. And she goes, come in. So I went in and I lay down in her bed with her for a while, and she said to close my eyes, but it wasn't going to help. And me looking out the window either wasn't going to help, because Mum has lace, like a lace curtain, like this is my one, and hers is white, so she has them covering her windows, and then she has like light curtains. She doesn't really close the curtains at night time, which I have to, because I can't sleep otherwise, because I wake up to any sort of brightness. So I was looking out the window and I seen didn't see thunder. I seen like a flash of lightning, and I was like, oh my God, no, there's going to be some thunder now, which I hate also. I'm not as afraid of thunder as I used to be. But I heard the thunder and I was like, oh no, my God. But not her, I didn't hear the thunder, I seen the lightning, and I was like, oh, thunder's going to come any second, but it didn't, thankfully. But a few lights had turned off, so there was electric problems also. But I was so grateful that I had my television to capture the noise of it later on. Yeah, so Mum kind of fell back to sleep around 4:30, 4:45, I think. And I was still awake, looking through my phone, on Facebook, on Snapchat. I didn't really want to record any of it because it was too late at night to start recording, and maybe the next time it happens I might record it just so you see how fearful I am of it. Sorry. Yeah, so that was my adventurous night last night, and I'm sure there was a lot of people that was up all night terrified also. And I'm just so grateful that it's over with now. I pray to God, and I was like, please God, just do your best to try and make this stop, because I'm so fearful of it. And I know there's a lot of people that's fearful of it. And I said, I don't mean to sound selfish. This was all going through my head. I said, I don't mean to sound selfish. I know I'm in a house. I'm under the covers in a bed, looking out my window. And there's a lot of people that's homeless out there. So I was thinking, like, oh, you know, I feel so bad for them also out there in that rain and in that wind. And anyways, guys, it's basically the big heat of it is over now. Now it could come back later, but I'm not sure. I know that the south of Ireland is getting it later as well. From, I think it was from either 5 AM to 9 AM this morning, they were getting an orange warning. So ours was kind of finishing around 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's when I got back to sleep. It was around 6 o'clock. Anyways, guys, I shall talk to you later. So we're here in the Ballina Arts Centre to see the No Crows, but we are supporting BCRFM Feel Good radio station. We're selling raffle tickets at the moment. So guys, you're really missing out. They are a brilliant band, and I will show you a few clips after this clip.
The wave sweeper, the trickster in a drab coat, the wielder of the answer, child of the ocean, son of the sea, man of the mountain, king of the island, wed to a pearl of beauty, whose tears of grief give rise to the lakes of Ireland. We have loads of cats in our house. They keep getting knocked down out the front, but this cat keeps getting older, and every day I wake up about 7:30 and the cats are waiting there, and they're going, yeah, and I have to feed them. And we feed them twice a day, once in the morning. I don't know if we have cat owners. We feed them once in the day and once in the evening. The little cat, there's two cats, a little cat and a big cat. And the little cat, called Mini Cat, just comes in and has a little bit. The other cat's a greedy cat and eats all the food. But I just discovered something today. Sorry, I got to tell you this story. Don't know why. It just comes. Anyway, the cat is crying at me all day. And I've just realised after 14 years, this cat, I've been underfeeding it. I'm supposed to feed him for 3 or 4 times a day apparently, but I only feed him twice. And
I feed mine once a day and they don't even finish their food. Really? But they have about 3 other houses that feed them.
I give mine a tenner and then go to the gym.
I give mine a tenner and go to the gym.
Sly go, tides go by.
Sorry I didn't end yesterday's vlog, but I hope you enjoyed the no crows. They were absolutely fantastic, and yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. Please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what you thought of them and what you thought of my vlog yesterday. And that don't forget that I love you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm the 100th subscriber. When I have got 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, and I'm going to keep that a surprise for another few days. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye.